All right, so on today's video, guys, we're going to be looking at a really nice detailed overview as far as the build process for this OD Venus guitar. You guys have seen I had posted a video a while back talking about how this guitar came to be and how everything went about my acquisition of this very special instrument. So if you haven't already, be sure to check out the video. It's kind of a funny, interesting story behind it, so definitely something well worth a look. So just in case you guys are thinking about getting an OD guitar, this is just going to showcase the entirety of the process. So without further ado, let's take a look. So clearly we have established the finished product is quite impressive. So let's go through the very beginning. Starting off, we got a very nice flamed maple top, looking good. We've got the swamp ash body. You can see it's a two-piece, getting that glued up nicely. Got the overlay on there, got the top stenciled out. You can see he's got like the template as far as, the original customer had put in all of his different specifications. It's got that fretboard cut, very nice, ready to go. This is an ebony fretboard. One thing great about Omer's builds is all of his fretboards, they use blind fret slots. So the end result, you're not going to have any exposed fret tangs. So just a really nice level of craftsmanship. Okay, so one thing that really stands out to me with an OD guitar is the way these necks are constructed. So starting off with a massive quarter sawn maple billet, what Omer does is, as opposed to using like a standard one-piece design, taking that massive quarter sawn block, it's cut down the middle, and what he does is he actually book matches the neck. So by cutting this down the center, he's basically just going to do like a mirror flip. So therefore we're creating more stability. We're opposing the direction of the grain for the wood. So much more stable neck, much less likely to twist. And of course we have this very nice layer of wenge sandwiched in the middle. So I think this guy does an absolute fantastic job. I've had no issues with this guitar, extremely stable. I really feel like this is the right way to build a neck. So awesome, awesome job here. So you can see he's doing the color treatment for the top. This one actually was inspired by the Ginger Macro album. You can tell it's got like that really interesting like sort of aqua ocean burst. I'll put up a picture for reference. So yeah, I think he definitely nailed it as far as the color. Flame maple looking good. He's got it on the CNC here, so obviously this is going to cut out the body shape. This side over here is where the natural geometric chambering is going to be, so you can see that's why this area is still natural. So fresh off the CNC here, of course, Omer spends a lot of time, all the sanding with all the files to really smooth out all these different edges for like the geometric chambering. So really cool looking at that. So we've got a body, we've got a neck, he's got the headstock overlay coming along. So we've got the fretboard on the neck, got the headstock shape cut out, looking good. These are like the little cutouts for where he's gonna press in the wooden 12th fret inlay. Always something that is really cool. I always like wooden inlays that just, again, really kind of takes it up another notch as far as that boutique level of craftsmanship. So again, neck is looking pretty good. Getting that fretboard treated there. Nice little ebony board going on. So you see he's got that wooden inlay now has been pressed in. Love the extra touch of class with that wenge truss rod cover with the cutout with the OD logo. Again, it's just a lot of times it's these little small details that just really push these guitars over the top. Got some frets getting pressed in as well. So I've got that one all fretted up, looking good. It's really cool to see all these other woods he's got like in the background. I mean, he's got some, looks like some black limba, he's got some pale moon, some ebony, just, yeah, really nice looking wood library. So you see we've got the neck has now joined the body. He's got the bridge mocked up there. Again, got some other really cool stuff. I've got some really cool kind of spacecraft going on. Looks like I don't know whose guitar that is, but yeah, really cool inlay on the fretboard there. And this Pale Moon, again, I don't know whose guitar that is, but man, it's a really nice piece of Pale Moon there. And he's got the bridge, getting that drilled up. Color, so you get that black, that blacked out like ash. Really nice the way that kind of blends that aqua in as far as like that black color treatment. Once again, looking really sharp. It's got everything, all the holes lined up there for the multi-scale bridge. Got the fretboard taped up. Obviously does a leveling process, which we'll see here in a moment. Now, one of my favorite things about these instruments, you've got that really nice, that pronounced volute as far as the back of the headstock there. Anytime you've got an angled headstock, you know, having a volute to provide more stability, you know, we've got that long, that thinner, pointier headstock. It's always good just to have a little bit extra thickness just to make sure everything is super stable. I love how he does the serial numbers, like right in that little Wenge strip lamination. Looks good. Very nice. And it looks like he's doing the lacquer as far as his clear coat on there in his paint booth. Very cool, very cool. It's interesting, like the end result is kind of more of like a satin finish, but it still does have just a little bit of a shine to it. You guys have seen the guitar in its finished form. So one thing that he does, again, taking that step above and beyond, I mean, going through the process here, getting all the frets nicely leveled from day one, you know you're going to have great low action, excellent playability, of course, no fret buzz. So he's going through, doing the leveling there. He's got the sanding block. Tuners getting installed here. Something, again, unique to OD is they have these interesting geometric chambered tuner buttons, which, again, just those little small details, those finishing touches, it just really ties everything in as far as the whole, you know, natural, like, geometric theme. And also, too, I mean, I could make a case that reducing the mass from the tuning keys obviously would probably only stand to help as far as the instrument balance. It's got the bone nut on there, headstock looking good. He's doing the electronics, very, very clean fit and finish there. Nothing like sloppy, like wires all over the place. I like that this definitely is well concealed. Super, super nice there. You got the OD carved into the back as well. It's got the three-way toggle, one volume. It's getting that monorail bridge. So these are basically like individual pieces, just being that these are multi-scale instruments. So obviously he's got total like independent control as far as the specific angle depending on the multi-scale length, right? So this particular instrument being a 25.5 to 27, he's got that perfectly situated so everything aligns as it should. So yeah, really, really cool stuff here. So those are going to be all the build photos that you'll get, again, if you purchase an OD guitar. And again, just kind of do another recap here looking at the finished product. Yeah, it's just so cool that he takes the time to provide like a nice breakdown, nice photo shoot, just getting a close look at the end result. Super, super nice. Yeah, I mean, you can see just having those blind fret slots, just the way those edges are, super, super smooth, very, very clean look. You're never going to have to worry about like a sharp fret tang catching your hand. So yeah, really awesome stuff. A couple pictures of the backside of the guitar. I really love this fade, the way he's got like the natural finish like through the middle segment of the neck, but the way this kind of does like this sort of like shadow, like faded burst where it ties into like the solid body color. Really, really cool. Again, this is one of those rare cases where someone else just happened to spec out a guitar basically exactly how I would had I been the one that originally ordered this. That maple wenge looking good, that nice, that thin, that flat D-shaped neck. Super comfortable if you've never played one. I rest assured you will not be disappointed. Again, we've got the Hipshot, the open grip lock tuners. I've always been a fan of the open style. I think it just looks a little bit more pleasing to the eye. You see like the actual gears. I like how that again that sort of aligns with like the geometric look. This one's got the Dunlop strap locks. And another interesting detail. It even takes the time to do like a wooden ash cavity cover with that same chambering, which is cool. And again, this one being the NG stands for natural geometric. Same type of pattern on the back. If you were to order, say, another one with like the wings pattern, it would have the same on the cover as well. So another unique touch. Got the output jack there. I like that this has like the 4 screws. You can always tell like an expensive guitar versus like an inexpensive guitar. Like I feel like quality guitars, you have like the 4 screws. You know this thing's not going anywhere. Versus like the super basic like little football jack you see on more low end instruments. Yeah. Super, super sleek body. Always love that carve on the back. Just really, really sits well, resting against the body. So there you have it, guys. Just doing like a quick overview as far as just showcasing the build process, step by step, everything that goes into building your OD guitar. So again, if you decide to order one, these are going to be some things that you'll have a chance to look at throughout the process and getting to see the finished result. I want to give full credit where credit is due. Shout out to my buddy Kyle, who I got this guitar from. He is the original purchaser of this instrument. Excellent, excellent design. Collaboratively with Kyle and Omer, these guys really knocked it out of the park. Huge fan of this instrument. Definitely one I plan to keep for life. So again, always want to tip my hat, just give credit, shout out to these guys for putting this whole thing together, making it happen. Earlier this year, I actually reached out to Omer through an email since the original owner of the guitar had unfortunately misplaced the certificate of authenticity. Just being the type of guitar that this is, something a bit more special. It was really something that I wanted to have, so I went ahead and sent an email over to Omer. He had actually seen my video I had posted earlier this year, as far as the story about how I managed to acquire this guitar. He mentioned how happy it made him to see the video and everything there, and amazing customer service from OD Guitars. Keep in mind, guys, I'm not the original purchaser of this guitar, and Omer was super responsive, super helpful. He was kind enough to ship me out a reissue, like a paper certificate. Didn't even charge me anything, no shipping cost or anything like that. So amazing service. And again, for somebody that didn't even buy this guitar originally, great communication, great service. That was very kind of him to provide these 2 folders of all these different build photos, as well as like a reissue of a certificate of authenticity. Omer, thank you so much, man. You're an awesome dude. Amazing guitar builder. And yeah, really, really happy about this. And I'm so glad to have the opportunity to share this with you guys. So that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. I hope this information is helpful to you. Again, if you're thinking about possibly getting in a build with Omer, highly recommend it. Check it out. You will not be disappointed. So be sure to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Share your thoughts, share your experiences, if you're an OD owner, OD artist, whatever the case may be. And subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.